Then we have summative markers. Now, summative markers are actually over here, they're discussing about the conclusion when we're actually concluding. So this is something that you can use in the last paragraph of any of your essays that you're writing. Okay. For example, these are discourse markers that indicate a relationship between ideas. For example, examples include, oh, sorry, I'm reading wrong one. So these are discourse markers that signal the end of discourse or the speaker's intention to summarize. Okay. End the discourse means end the paragraph or end our essay. Okay. Usually in the last paragraph, it's a conclusion paragraph. Okay. So we can use words like, so in conclusion, now to sum it up, overall. So it could be used in various different ways in various different contexts and examples as well. But please make sure in written you have to practice them, but also in the spoken expression as well, in like, speaking with someone one-to-one, like we usually communicate in the classrooms with each other. All right. Now, how I'm going to be using an example. For example, in conclusion, I believe that technology can have both positive and negative effects on our lives. Very simple one. So overall, discourse markers play an important role in organizing and structuring spoken and written language. As I told you in the very beginning, it helps us to structurize and create actually flow, create actually sequence. For example, if I'm telling a story to someone, they can help me to add more good transitions from one topic to another. So overall, discourse markers play an important role in organizing, structuring spoken and written language, and can help to make communication more effective and clear. Very simple. So guys, here are some examples for you. You can pause the video and read it for yourself as well. For example, for additive markers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read one example from each of it, but you can pause the video and read it by yourself to make your concepts clear about it. So additive markers means if I want to add something to it. Okay. So in this case, the first one we're having, in addition, I think we should also consider the environmental impacts of our actions. Now see, in addition to that, or in addition, now it seems like this sentence is taken from some text, and in addition, there must be a sentence before in addition. Okay. Now, for example, now it's about environmental effects. Now, for example, I can make a sentence for you, and then I can add this sentence as an in addition. For example, our country has been suffering from litter and garbage problem, and due to which people are losing their lives and they're getting ill. Now I can say, in addition to that, I think we should also consider the environmental impacts of our own actions as well. This is how the discourse markers, additive markers, are used. Then you can read the other examples as well. Now then we have adversative markers. Okay, something that tells the opposite meaning. So in this case, I'm going to read the second one. However, the data shows the different trends than what we expected. Okay, a little bit ambiguous. Let me read a simple one. I love playing basketball, but I'm not good. I'm not very good at it. Then we have causal markers, in which we have to tell the cause and effects, right? Now, for example, since it is raining outside, we should take an umbrella with us. Since I'm telling a cause. Okay. Therefore, it's important to wear sunscreen to protect your skin from the harmful effects of the sun. Now, see, again, this is kind of a sentence it looks like it's taken from somewhere. And before this sentence, there should be a main clause. For example, due to the global warming, people are suffering from skin diseases. Therefore, it's important to wear sunscreen to protect your skin from the harmful effects of sun. This is how it could be constructed. Then we have temporal markers. For example, meanwhile, I'm working on the presentation slides. Secondly, we need to discuss the budget for the project. Now, for example, firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Jane. Secondly, we need to discuss the budget for the project. Then summative markers to tell of the conclusion. Now, here's a good one. In conclusion, I believe that we need to take an action and address climate change. But let me tell you again, they are taken from somewhere, because before them, there must be some sentence or some context. Okay, so now we are having a short quiz as well. So what you have learned so far. Hold on a second. We need to wait for the azan. All right, guys, now let's talk about the short quiz. So what we have learned so far. So I have again made a very simple and a very small exercise for all of you. So here are the directions to solve it. Now the direction says that choose the appropriate discourse marker to complete the following everyday life sentences. So here are your sentences, okay? So you can just pause the video and or maybe you would like to take a screenshot. Let me just scroll down. Let me just focus on the first 5 that you can see it very easily without any problem, okay? So these are the first 5 with their examples. So dash, I think we should go to the beach this week, okay? I don't like sushi, dash, I'm willing to try it again. So you just have to identify that which choice is going to be right. So you can definitely send me an email, your answers, or you can write down in the chat box down below the video. So yep, that's pretty much it. And then now the other 5. So you can pause the video and think about your answers. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this series completely. I hope you have followed all the videos from this series of connectives and conjunctions and the difference between them, and also the discourse markers as well. I hope that you will solve the exercises, the one we have done in our notebooks as well as in the workbooks, and also here on the YouTube video as well. So guys, thank you so much for coming here, watching the video, and yep, please click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, put down your comment. It really helps a lot, and it helps me to get a motivation to make more useful educative content for you guys as well. So yep, see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.